Hey guys, what's up? So, I smoked a cigar tonight and still I don't think I exposed myself enough to cancer. So, I decided to jump on the bandwagon and record myself reacting live to the latest Disney clusterfuck. But before we begin, this is the real reason why I'm doing this video. I want to plug my two Indiegogo campaigns. Remember, Necromancer Tombstone Blues and the Abductables are still alive. They are both they both have been drawn by me, and they are both pretty cool. The first one, Necromancer, being the story of a necromancer for hire, dealing swift justice to the underworld in a technomagical metropolis in a World War II style setting. It was as if the 1940s and J.R.R. Tolkien were merged in an unholy marriage. It's really cool. The story is really great. It's got amazing world building. I keep saying that this should be made into an RPG or a tabletop game, and it will be great. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I really recommend you to back this thing. As for the Abductables, sorry, I keep forgetting that English is not my first language. We made it. It's been funded and it's still on demand. You can still purchase your copy, I think, until the end of this month. So yeah, if you didn't make it because time, money, or whatever other reason that prevented you from backing this, like, I don't know, you got beaten to a bloody pulp by riot cops in Paris, well, now you have the chance to do so. And now, moving to the meat and potatoes of this video, let us put ourselves through this. I really don't want to do this, but I really need the subs. I really need to put stuff out there now that I don't have a Twitter account. So bear with me. Here we go. Well, that's a lot of panting, isn't it? I mean, I'm usually not uncomfortable around panting women. That's clearly a woman, but this is still a bit too much in my opinion. But let's move on. Yeah, there she is.
We've passed on all we know.
Excuse me. You never even trained her. She actually taught you stuff. So what the hell are you talking about? Also, you're dead, so no. Well, maybe he's a force ghost and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares at this point?
Generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That this generation's legend is the same as the legend the generation 42 years ago had. And that's kind of sad. Hey, that was like poetry, it rhymed. And she reverts to her default expression, which is mildly annoyed. Oh wow, did you guys see that? I can't believe she did that. It's not like that's something that any actor or any character can do thanks to the magic of CGI and modern technology. It's not like it's something that we've already seen a zillion times since at least 20 years ago, since The Matrix was first premiered. But I'm really curious about Rey. I think she's a really interesting character, considering she's already perfect and supreme. And I'm really curious to know to which extent she can be more perfect and more supreme? Can she? Are there any levels of perfection and supremedom that she can't reach? That's the question in everyone's mind. For fuck's sake. Was that a Knight of Ren? Do I care anymore? Oh yeah, no, that's also the thing about the helmet. You know how in The Last Jedi he destroys his helmet? As if it meant something, as if it was some kind of character defining moment, as if he meant, I'm going to wear my own face now out in the light. I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm going to be who I am. Well, that meant nothing, because he's going to wear his helmet again this movie. It's almost as if whoever's writing all this crap doesn't even know what he's doing. It's they're just I don't know what's the word, but you know, when a boat loses its anchor and just goes gallivanting, that's what this massive clusterfuck is. Whoa! Wait a second. What is this? I mean, BB-8's design was already lazy enough as it is. I mean, he's BB-8 as if he was an 8. Wow. That's But this, I mean, this is a wheel, like with a con on its top and 2 antennae and like 3 slots. This deserves an award for the most uninspired design for a droid ever. Let's move on. Han died and I got my ship back. No hate there, Bill D. I really like you, man. You're a freaking legend. So you're probably one of the few reasons why I would want to watch this movie. That was the medal that Luke got in the first movie, right? I saw that on I think a meme or something. So I think it is. Also, why is Leia hugging Rey all the time as if they have some kind of connection? They don't. I mean, I think they only met for like 5 minutes in the first movie. And did they even get properly introduced? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Then again, I think Leia has been established like surreptitiously established as bisexual or maybe even a lesbian. So I don't know. Maybe she has the hots for Rey. I mean, and she's not all that bad looking, right? I mean, where is it? Check this out. She's not half bad looking for a fish person. I mean, I think she can blink. Well, she's not blinking now, but I think she can. I mean, yeah, I've seen him blink. I've seen her blink a couple of times. So that's quite an achievement for someone who has the Innsmouth phenotype as this girl. So, kudos, girl. Where were we? Hugging, yeah, the hacks. Oh yeah, no. Check out this. Epic group shop. Yeah, I know I keep stopping all the time, but there's so much crap in this movie. Like, wow, the 3 of them, I mean the 7 of them are together at last. Wow, I love these characters so much. This guy, whose character doesn't make sense because he's been abducted as a child and trained to kill and fight and die for the Empire, and yet he's the comic relief. He was supposed to be like Kurt Russell in Soldier, the soulless living war machine, the mindless warrior who knows only violence and brutality and discipline, and yet he's funny. He makes everyone laugh. Yeah, okay. Well, then again, the Empire has been established as a white supremacist organization, and they still have black recruits, so I don't know, nothing makes sense anymore. Also, there's this guy who is like a really maverick ace pilot, and he blew up that mega Death Star in Force Awakens, and he's like really really daring, and he tends to think outside the box. But luckily, he's been taught to follow orders blindly. So I think that's his arc. He's gone from daring ace pilot who's able to outthink and outmaneuver his foes to blindly following orders. And then there's this chick who now wears white. So I think that's her character arc. He wore brown in the first movie, and now she's wearing white. So character development. And also these four guys who are like calling them a third wheel would be excessively nice. And I guess this is like someone said that this is like a piece of the Death Star. Okay. Do it. I think that I'll let you guys see the title thingy. Okay, that was depressing. I have no interest whatsoever in watching this movie. I'm extremely bored, and not even the great Ian McDiarmid, whom I really loved and I think was the only one having fun during the shooting of the prequel trilogy, not even him would make me pay for this movie. Maybe I'll see this on streaming in one of the streaming services that I pay for, and I'll just skip every scene he's not in, and I'll just watch his scene and laugh my ass off as he goes unlimited power and all that. This is freaking awesome. But apart from that, this looked depressing, and I feel the sudden need to cry, and I'm gonna go kill myself, and I'll be right back. Okay.